Hey guys, it's Megan. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this DIY Puni Maru Super Jumbo Strawberry Squishy. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. So first you'll want to draw out the shape of your strawberry onto a block of memory foam or any other type of foam, and I will link where I got my memory foam down below. I'm actually using it from a pillow that I cut up. But anyways, so I'm just going to be cutting that out and rounding off all of the edges. And this is actually a lot easier than it looks. Just take your time with it, and like I said in my last video, if you get tired of it, just set it aside and go back to it. That way you can make sure that it's as smooth as possible. And this is how my finished shape came out. So now I'm going to be painting the whole entire strawberry red, and I'm just mixing some white and red puffy paint to get a kind of lighter red color. And once that dries, it's time to paint on the leaves. So I'm using this top half of a water bottle that I cut off to make it easier for me to stand up the squishy. And then I'm taking some green puffy paint and I'm just painting it into 8 lines in the shape of kind of like a snowflake. And then I'm just taking a paintbrush and I'm making the lines into more of like a leaf shape. And once that dried, I took a lighter green color and I painted on a leaf like it is on the Puni Maru Strawberry Squishy. And once that dried, I went ahead and painted on the chocolate sauce, and I did this with some brown puffy paint, and I made sure to put on a very thick layer. And once that dried, I mixed some white and red puffy paint to make the seeds of the strawberry, and I painted those on using a toothpick. But I later realized that the seeds on the Puni Maru strawberry are actually yellow, but by then it was kind of too late, so I tried. And then I attached an eye pin to the top of the squishy with some super glue, and if you don't want to use super glue, you can just insert the eye pin when the paint is wet, but I just forgot to do that, so this is what I'm doing. And so while that was drying, I started to work on the tag for the squishy. So I'm making a little acrylic tag out of some polymer clay, and I'm just making it into a strawberry shape, and then I'm baking that. And I also put an eye pin into the polymer clay so that I could turn it into a charm. And once the tag was done baking, I went ahead and I took a dotting tool and some white acrylic paint, and I painted on some dots like it looks like on the real tag. And once the paint dried, I went ahead and I took some Mod Podge Dimensional Magic and I put that all over the charm. And while it was drying, I started to work on the paper tag, so I'm taking some cardstock and I'm folding that in half, and then I'm just drawing out the shape that I want my tag to be. And since the tag on the real squishy is pretty big, I'm making my tag pretty large as well, and then I'm just cutting that out and I'm rounding off the edges. So now you're going to want to take a hole punch and punch a hole through both sides right in the middle of the tag. And once you have that done, you're going to want to start to sketch out the design, and I looked at a picture from Google for reference. But if you're going to make this, I'd probably just do yourself a favor and print it out, because as you can kind of see, the tag didn't really turn out that great, because I'm not that great of a drawer, but if you're a little better than me, then it'll probably turn out better. And once I had the design sketched out, I colored in the tag with a mixture of markers and acrylic paint. And so this is how it looked like when everything was put together, and I attached the tag and the charm with a cell phone strap. And this is what the tag looks like up close, and it's not the best, but I think it's still okay. And I painted the bottom chocolate part with some acrylic paint, and I painted the back with some pink acrylic paint. And on the real squishy, it does have the Puni Maru logo on the back, but I just decided to save myself some time and just paint it solid pink. And this is what the charm looks like up close, and I'm really happy with how this came out. I think it looks really cute. And as you can see, it's pretty squishy, but it's not really that slow rising. I mean, it's kind of slow rising, but not the best, but I still think that it came out pretty good. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're not already and you'd like to be, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and make sure to follow me on Instagram, Musical.ly, and Tumblr. They're all Weller Megs. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!